Winter is here. Hadouken! Welcome back. Now, this is my winter edition. I'm starting again, so I got some comfort foods right now. I got some salmon right here with a little glaze. I'm gonna hit it with some hot sauce. I got some greens, which are some broccoli and some Brussels sprouts. Some buttery garlic mashed potatoes over here, like you guys seen in the video. I'll give you an overview, little top flight vision action right there. And then we got the cream of threw the can away. This is Tim Hortons cream of broccoli soup. All right, and then we got some dessert because I haven't done dessert in a minute. I was craving dessert. I wanted to eat dessert first, then dinner, but I said, you know what, Snoop, just eat the hot cozy meal first and then go right into that decadent lovely dessert. All right, if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Don't forget to hit that like button. To all my old school heads out there, my Snoopy Eats gang, welcome back. Let's get right into it. I also have my mug of hot cocoa right here in the Christmas cup. All right, so I need my stuff to eat with. I had a knife. I don't know. Did I sit on the knife though? Oh, you don't want to sit on the knife, dog. All right, so to pull up, because you showed up, we got the President's Choice strawberry lemonade right there. Lemonade for you to cool down in the shade. All right, with a little glass of ice. We're gonna get right into it. So cheers, everybody. Cheers. All right, man. How's everybody doing out there, man? Ready for that winter blast? We got snow. It's cozy. It's cold. It's not good to drive in. It's not fun to work in, but it is what it is. But when you're home, you can just get you something like this to eat. All right, everybody. About to go in and have some fun. And I brought back some extra books, I promised, from the last 2 videos ago, I think it was. Where you guys were interested in some of the information I brought forward on the book. So I have that. So we'll do a little bit of reading tonight. Got the cozy fireplace in the background, crackling away. Nobody's mowing their lawn at 8 o'clock at night with snow outside. So it's either somebody fixing their lawnmower or somebody having a really good time with their new little movable toys. You know what I'm saying? That battery life sounds like it just gets fresh. That's what it's all like. All right, so I put some crackers in the soup. You know, I forgot to buy some Ritz, but I will do that on my next run. I got some peanut butter on my hand right there. Take it easy, honey. It's okay. So this needs some more hot sauce. I should have got some lemon too. And then I have my bread. It's not toasted. It's the Dempster stick slice bread, and it's just slathered with I just slathered on like a thick layer of peanut butter, and the peanut butter is the Jif Excuse me, sorry, y'all. The peanut butter is Jif dark roast. I put the D instead of Jif for the dark roast, and this, man, I just need to eat. I'm hungry. You guys hear that vibrator? There's nothing like a nice, hot, creamy, spicy bowl of your favorite soup on a snowy, cold winter's night. This one didn't get away. It was just like, that's me. Look, it loves it. Look, it loves it. Hey, you know the homie OG Saga like this video because he eats fish. So Sag, here you go, bro. Cozy little winter pescatarian meal right here. I know you said you try to call me, OG. I don't know what's up with my phone. All the other functions are working. I'm gonna check my but I checked though. I don't mess with plans no more. So I'm on the like pay as you go thing, right? And so I got 15 gigs, unlimited text, picture and video, and it's either 500 or 1,000 long distance minutes, and I don't even use it. And what I mean use it, like I don't call around the States every day. If I do call, it'll be like 2 or 3 homeboys here there, just a quick what's up. Or I might hold a conversation for 30 minutes with somebody. That's rare. And that's not even using up any time at all. So I don't know why my phone's doing that, bro. But this salmon is kicking ass. Man, that would have been a great phone call too. And I know we'll have great conversation. I just want to make sure that my phone is working when people trying to get through. All right. I think I know what that noise is. It might be some youngsters riding those little snowmobile thingies, but the pattern of the noise is making it weird. I'm not a huge carrot fan. Depends on how it's cooked, but those little ones, they're good and they don't have that super strong carrot taste. Always good when you chase with that spicy soup. Oh man, that's bomb. I need some more hot sauce. This soup just warmed my whole tummy up. And my room gets cold, so I turned the heat up a little earlier when I was doing my laundry, and I ran back up to take a shower to get ready to film this video. And it was cold, dude. I'm in my boxers, excuse me, in my tank top, and I'm trying to trim and shave, and I'm just like, damn, dude, it's cold. My feet, my toes all curled up. So this soup, I can't wait to come up by my clothes now. I'm warm now. Like, I'm seriously super warm now. Got some cheesy tomato sauce noodles right here. I always forget the name of these noodles. You know what? This is actually a double mukbang whammy for you, Sag, because when you hit me up and say, you said, hey, homie, you eat salmon, cuz? You should do a salmon video, cuz, and hook it up with this and hook it up with that. And I was like, hey, that sounds bomb. And then in one of your lives, you was like, hey, do you do desserts, cuz? Yes, Mr. Sag, I sure do. I love desserts, man. I'll wake up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, roll over into a bag of cookies, eat 3 or 4 of them, smash down some Kool-Aid or some water or whatever else I have right next to on my nightstand, and pass right back out and go to sleep like no problem. Wake up feeling great. I have no problem with dessert, Sag, and everybody else out there, all my Snoopy eaters, man, that love your desserts. I know I'm due for a nice one. I want to do some ice cream. I'm just trying to figure out in my head how I'm gonna do it. I did a couple of desserts on my channel before. I did the ice cream bar challenge. Excuse me. And what else did I do? That was ice cream related. Yeah, I did ice cream cake. Tim Hortons soup is good. Do not like their donuts though. I go to other places. The only time you see me eating a Tim Hortons donut is two times you'll see me. If I'm doing it just to have a show on Tim Hortons on my channel, or if I'm rushing for time and I don't really have much of a break and I got to get back to work and I go to grab a coffee or a drink or something, and I go, oh, I need something sweet. I'll grab cookies or a donut or whatever. Other than that, I go to coffee time. Yeah, coffee time, or I was about to say Winchell's, Krispy Kreme, and I haven't done that in a minute too. Damn. Every time I sit down to eat, all my good ideas come. I get ready to go film and go, oh, what am I eating today? What am I filming today? I have no clue. Put a couple more crackers up in here. And I'm a huge fan of soup. All kind of soup. Homemade soup, Caribbean soup. It's canned soup. I don't care. I love soup. But just remind me, I want to do a video because this is the winter edition now. So, excuse me, you're going to see a lot of comfort foods like roast and thick steaks and turkey links and, you know, loaded breakfasts, a lot of heavy soups and breads and seafood pasta and super delicious stuff, sandwiches and all that stuff. Finish that off a little later. All right, so I wanted to just kind of clear down the top there. Excuse me. All right, now here's gonna be a really cozy moment for me right here. This is one of my favorite things. I got some hot cocoa. And of course, I'll warm up my car, jump in my car, go, okay, let me go to the dollar store real quick. Head on over to the grocery store. I gotta get some ice cream, gotta get some laundry detergent and some fabric softener. I was like, oh yeah, marshmallows for the cocoa. End up buying a pack of chicken, 3-pack steaks, cookies, and wet wipes, and totally forget about what I went for. Get back, set up, and I'm like, damn, dude, I'm sipping my cocoa right now. I was like, I forgot my my marshmallows, but this is the carnation one, so it's good without it, but still. And know me, I'll drink this, make another one, get thirsty, and pound some cold water. But anyway, life. Got my little peanut butter. Look how I put it. I try to do it like you know, like how they do on TV. And they slather it on with the knife like that. But I love peanut butter. I could live off peanut butter. And I wouldn't knock it until I try it, but I don't know. What do you guys think about peanut butter flavored Oreos? I'm about to get a quick sample of that right now. Here's a classic Oreo. Some people don't like the outside. Some people don't like the inside. Some people only like one or the other. I love them both. I never understood how people were like that. I'm just one of those people that likes the whole cookie. Yeah, I'm so happy right now. But let me tell you guys how I am. This has its own type of sweet, right? Like it's actually, I'm low-key thirsty right now. This is already sweet, it's cocoa. Then I got pound cake, then I got chocolate chip, vanilla chocolate marble swirl cake. Then I have the different type of sweet here with the peanut butter, right? So what I would normally do is have a hot coffee or a tea with barely any sugar in it, because that'll cut the cookies, right? And I'll just dump the rest of the stuff. But a big tall glass of ice cold water right now would be the bomb. But this is really good. I'm not gonna overindulge too much in the cookies because it's extremely sweet. But if I had cold milk and some almond breeze, oh yeah, it's over. Try a little bit of cake for you guys. Cake, cake, cake. I've eaten marble cake so much in my life. You can never forget that flavor. And it's not, marble cake's not even my thing anymore. I like this pound cake. This is some homemade one that sells it in my local grocery store. I love the tops. And this is the bomb with Haagen-Dazs ice cream, you guys, but it's even good on its own too. It's not the cold one. This one comes sealed in a tight plastic casing. Getting a little sleepy now. Now I'm craving to go back to that soup. Oh, man. I've always loved chowder too, a good chowder. You know who inspires me a lot to do these cozy winter mukbangs? My loved ones out there, man. A married couple of YouTubers named the Ralphie, so I think a lot of you guys might know them already. Okay, so last week, I'm just gonna give a little brief little clips here and there. I wanted to prove a point right here. So, oh, you know what? There is one more book to grab. Okay, so now we're gonna go off of pure information from the source, and then also extra outside information that coincides with the main information. All right, so now going into the scriptures, I couldn't find my excuse me, my regular compact small handheld book of scriptures that I usually had with everything highlighted in all my tabs and everything. But we'll go into this jumbo one that I have. All right. So if you want to turn with me, let's go to Genesis. I think it's chapter 3. All right. Let's go to Genesis. And Genesis is the first book of the scripture. So we'll go to chapter 3. And let me find it because it's been a minute. Oh, wait. I'm tripping. I think it's chapter 6. Oh, it is. Okay, my bad. So turn to you're gonna turn to the book of Genesis, chapter 6. Okay, sorry about that little pause. I just drew a blank. Okay, so in Genesis, I'm only using the KJV. I don't use none of them other corrupted versions. All right, new translation. Now we don't want no new translation. We want the original that it can get, and this is not even it. But this is the closest thing to it that you can get right now. And if you have it in your house, just open it. Go to 6. Don't try to argue with Big Snoop. Go to Genesis 6 now. All right. All right. So, oh, and I just had it. Here we go right here. So you go to 6, and we'll start at 1. And it says, and it came to pass when men began to multiply upon the face of the earth that the daughters were born unto them. Right. So these men, me and other men, had daughters. And then that the sons of God saw the daughters of men and that they were fair. So these angels were looking down to heaven like, God damn, they fine, right? That's exactly what I'm gonna translate it for those that sit back and don't understand, like they've never opened the scripture and read. It's just like, if you can't, can you read? Like read, and then see how it would be in this time and make it happen, Captain. All right, look. And they took them wives, all of which they chose, right? So they came and took wives of human men, right? We're going to get deeper into that. But, yo, this is only for the open-minded, to those that's woke, man. If you ain't woke, man, I don't know, man. Go to an Aladdin friggin' theater somewhere and go watch an Aladdin musical and eat popcorn and, I don't know, fart in the corner or something. Ready? Look. And the Lord said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh, yet his days shall be numbered 120 years, right? And 4, this is what we were talking about last week. There were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of the Most High came down unto the daughters of men, and then they bare children unto them, and these became mighty men, which were of old, men of renown, right? And then the Most High saw the wickedness of them and whatever. So now these beings, which were called the Nephilim, it doesn't mean to fall. Or I guess some people think it means to fall or whatever. But then you have like, in the scripture it also talks about Obama falling like lightning or whatever. A whole bunch of stuff, man. But I don't want to get sidetracked. But anyway, we were talking about the giants. We're talking about the offspring of the fallen angels, right? So if you go to the book of Isaiah, real quick, let me see if I can find this, and then I'll go back into those other books and show you how it correlates. Matter of fact, let me stay on task and go. So now we just read that out of Genesis, and now we're gonna go into this book that I showed last week, Nephilim Stargates, right here. See the Stargate, the portal, and you see the hieroglyph and the writing. That's not Egyptian hieroglyph, but it's a form of communication nonetheless. All right. And so according to the Dead Sea Scrolls, only 200 of this larger group of powerful beings called Watchers departed the higher heavens and sinned. Thus Enoch refers to them as the Watchers in the high heavens and separate from the ones on earth. The fallen class of angels are considered by some the same creatures who in the book of Jude are called the angels, which kept not their first estate. So it speaks all through the scripture, just different depictions of these angels falling, of Lucifer getting upset, of him turning his back, of him getting so vexed he was hurling meters in space and just going nuts, right? You can imagine, right? So so they kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, right? And a lot of them are reserved in everlasting chains under darkness unto the judgment of the great day, right? So you can find that in the King James version, Jude chapter 1 verse 6, right? Or Jude 1 and 6. So the Bible refers to the Nephilim, which also means those that came from heaven. So that's what it truly means, all right? In the book of Jubilees, aka the Apocalypse of Moses, the Watchers are compared to supernatural beings mentioned in the 6 chapters of Genesis. So in the Dead Sea Scrolls, in quote unquote folklore, like certain tribes have these stories, they all come back to what was in the scripture, what's in Genesis, right? It's just more detailed because these people got information passed on through their great grandparents and stuff like that, right? So this this has nothing to do with you taking sticks and rubbing it and making a fire. This has nothing to do with like hocus pocus and spells and all that. This is real shit from real people, real ancestors, serious business, man. Because a lot of people like to giggle and snicker. Those are usually the dumb ones, and the ones that don't truly understand and don't want to understand. That's fine. You can do what you want to do, but at the same time, when you look at history and you listen to the stories and you go to these tribes and these people are drawing it on the caves, drawing it on rocks, drawing it on it's in there. This is their thing. Like y'all got Santa Claus fat ass jumping up and down a chimney and all kinds of dumb shit, but these people have rich, deep embedded culture that they passed on. And then these higher ups, dude, they don't want this information out, so they go and they eliminate and just wipe out tribes. And then the next thing you know, this library over there in Rome is burning down and it's on fire, and all these thousands of books are lost and records and all these ancient documents are gone. And then all we have is what has been passed down from generation, whoever still remembers to tell those stories that were passed down from generation down to generation down to generation down to generation. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's it's really important to research and study these things, man. I don't come from no group and I don't come from no belief system. I like to study information and break it down for what it's worth. And even if it's considered pseudo, it's still fascinating. Like Greek mythology to me is fascinating. The Norse mythology is fascinating, and it just the whole thing with Zeus and Hercules and Medusa and Aphrodite and all of these different lowercase g gods. I love that. I love researching and hearing those stories and stuff like that. It's pretty dope, like Icarus and but all of it though, all of that mythology, if you really dig behind the scenes and really know how to, with your spirit, study and break down this information, you'll see a lot of truths and a lot of stuff that's really happened that they take and they mingle in with their culture and their stories, and it becomes a fairy tale or becomes some type of story or whatever. And then some people actually believe it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, to come back to match, that's what happened in Genesis, and that's what this book is breaking down in here. It's breaking down the giants, and it's breaking down how these fallen angels that turn the rebellion against the Most High and his archangels, when Lucifer was like, nah, I'm not serving nobody. I'm the great one, man. Look at me, I'm beautiful. I got everything. Man, check me out, man. I'm that. Isn't that what they do in the music industry? Man, check me out. I'm so fly, dude. Check out my chain, though, homie. Bang. Check it out, man. I'm bling blinging. Look, blinging hair and box braids. I got box braids. I got the new Lauryn Hill body spray, whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's how they were. And he was flossing. He was flossing hella hard. He was like, nah, nobody, I'm flossing, fool. I'm not serving these creatures. Nah, I'm not doing it. So you can imagine the rebellion that he felt, and when that happened, how it must have just changed his whole anatomy like that. Like just his whole mindset just shift, and then became vexed. So when that anger takes over, and I know I suffered with supreme anger issues, especially when I was younger. I got control of it now, but that's why I say I just like to stay calm and stay cool, because if I snap, it's a wrap. So I take my understanding of myself and times that by a million and go, holy shit, like this dude must have been like just so pissed off. You got to lose your shit, like for real, to turn in your heavenly mode against the creator of all existence, which is not bound by time or anything, right? So, and then to fall and then no, that's ain't no snowmobile, man. Somebody's like seriously trying to dig a hole or something. But I'm just imagining like how he would have felt with no sympathy. I don't have no sympathy for him. But and then have, you know, 200 other apes turn with him and then just try to actually really try to war. And they went to war, dog. And then when they got casted down, they made a pact with each other, because they're like, you know, it's done. It's a wrap, fool. So look, I'm not doing this thing by myself. So they're like, all right, well, none of us want to do it by ourselves. So they come together and they made a pact, said, let's do this thing or whatever. And they just been deceiving the whole world ever since. And there's other more powerful, like Lucifer, Satan, or if they're two different entities, or if they're the same, however you want to put it together through your study. But there's more evil beings than him, like Azazel. That fool's just fuck, he's corrupt, dude. If you know, I don't even like to call that fool's name, but you know, these night terrors and these you know, you feel somebody watching you, creeping up on you, sleep paralysis, it's all them, dude. And they do it, and when they do it, they convince you that you're either going crazy, nobody's gonna believe you, you're a conspiracy theorist, it's all in your mind. So then you turn off your learning now. You turn off your spirit side that's helping you to understand what's going on in this other realm, and you're just dumbed down in this 3D realm, because none of that stuff exists, because you're not cool if you know this information. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no way to prove it. Science says this, your doctor says that, the news says this, George Bush says that. So you get stuck in that box, right? So you think you're woke, but you're not really woke. But you listen to people that are rapping about being woke, but you're hella lost, fool. You feel me? You have to stay away from that. Like I have a lot of people on here too that mukbang. Everybody has their own viewpoints on stuff, but I don't do it from a personal, emotional. I look at the facts. Like I see my bread, and that's peanut butter. That's not chocolate syrup. All right, so you can't convince me otherwise, right? So, and I know how it's made. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen the factories where they make it. So it's like I know the whole makeup of this, what I'm taking part in. So my point is, like, I don't follow what people like. People have their own thoughts and their information, but I don't follow nobody. I always listen to things and research things, and then I do my own research on top of that. So anyway, that's what I wanted to put out there. It's almost at the 40-minute mark, but if you guys like this, man, I can read some more to you. So this whole thing with Peter and the gates and the keys to heaven, because you remember when Yeshua, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, when Yeshua spoke, he said he gave Peter the keys to the gates, right? So these gates, the gates of heaven, and some suggest that St. Peter's appointment as gatekeeper is a reference to this belief. Statues of Peter often show him holding two keys to the lower and higher heaven, life and death, heaven and hell, or dualism. Some believe that Yeshua himself, or Christ himself, referred to these gates in Matthew 7:14 and 16 at verse 18. So we could like they give you the scriptures. You can go and check these, like, because look, he didn't just say these things for no reason. Peter, unto you I give you these keys. What keys? What, you know what I'm saying? Like a physical key? Because a physical key is not going to open something that's the quality of air. Like in another, it's not going to work. So what does it mean? What keys? What key? And then he went to hell and preached to the spirits in Sheol, or in hell, that's pretty dope. So all of that stuff you have to research, but they don't teach you this. Like you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people do that just going to church. They get up to go to church. They're just eating pickles, pig feet, dude, and jumping and singing. They're not breaking down the main information in this book. All right, walking around la 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 la, try to be loving like a lamb. That ain't gonna help you, dude. You need to feed your mind, dog. Like, with also real seriousness, you need to feed your mind. You know what I'm saying? Doing the running man in the middle of the pew. You know what I'm saying? It's insane. I just got a text. I got to get going soon. But anyway, I had to break it down, man, because it's like every time, and this is why I don't really talk much about it, because I'm surrounded by fools and foolishness, dude. And it's sad to say, dude, but a lot of our people are just getting caught up in this fairy tale garbage, and it's either they don't care and they're just going to go along, or they don't want to feel shamed to be different or to think different. Me, I can care less about who thinks what. I'm gonna keep studying, breaking down, and doing what I do. That's how I am. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like I got an attitude, but I don't live my life for nobody else. You feel me? People follow the leader and do what they think is right through tradition and how their grandmama told them. Not, I break all boundaries, fool. I don't follow rules. I follow how my spirit guides me, and then I go upon what things I want to learn and do it my way, and try to do it the best way possible, the most correct way, so I have the best information. But I don't follow tradition, and I don't follow what, oh, once a year we do that, and I don't follow the, oh no, when we sit down at the table we gotta sing this. I'll slap that out of your face. I don't do none of that. You feel me? So look, I start to get passionate, dude. But when I build, dude. You got to be able to put on your best running shoes when you come deal with Big Snoop, because my information is just beyond this too. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm not trying to sound like I know everything, but I like to know everything. I like to study everything. And that's why, like, even when I'm eating, I like a lot of different things. I'm not one track mind. I study and I research hard, dude. And I come from the research background too. Plus, I ran with the GOCC out here, the Hebrew Israelites out here for about 5 years, dude. I studied every single day. Did the Hebrew Bible Academy 4 or 5 times in a row. Pay for that too, $70 or $80 for the course every time. Passed it, flying colors, every video, mastered everything, dude. Highlighted man. I must have went through, I don't even know how many highlighters, dude. I was taking them from work. I was buying them from the dollar store. I was looking for spares. Like, it was insane. I probably went through like a couple hundred highlighters. And my other book is just like highlighted all over, keynotes and a whole bunch of what would we say, here a little, there a little, like just all the scriptures and everything that you can find, and little keynotes like, oh, look in the Apocrypha at this chapter for this, because it correlates with this, and if you go get the Book of Jubilees, that matches with it. Like, I would just connect in the connect gang, ding ding dang. That's how I was that's how I am when it comes to studying. But anyway, I'm gonna finish off this peanut butter real quick and dunk it, but I just wanted to bring that out for you guys. And I get passionate, and I'm not here to I don't care. You do whatever you want to do. That's just how I feel. If I'm gonna keep it real, I see my boy Hoodie I didn't see his video yet, but he's putting his out how he thinks in his mind. He's putting it out there, and I think that's good for people to do, because if not, then it's like you're living a lie. Like, you can't just floss and be one way, but then you're really not that way. You really want that. You want to let this out right here, but you're scared of how the world feels. I don't give a good goddamn who don't like what or who. Look, if you're with it, then it's cool. Let's study together and build. And those that are not, they can just, nicely, lovingly, peacefully just kind of just enjoy something else, but don't have to get involved in it, or they can just bounce. You know what I'm saying? We just keep it right here with the studies and with everybody in like mind. But I have these right here as well. This right here, the Catholics have removed the 16 books. I think this one is not even fully complete, but this is the KJV Apocrypha right here. 14 books that were extrapolated, I guess is how they say it, out of the King James. Then we got the book of Enoch, which was also considered non-canonical, but no, they didn't consider this part of the Bible, which it's not really, but there's a lot of stuff in here that matches with that, so it's great information too. It breaks down the fallen ones to the T of what's going on now behind the industry and behind the government, all that stuff that's going on. People can't figure out. I don't know. Go take another shot if you can't cope with it, dude. Look, fallen angels, and then we got another one, the origins and the watchers. So a lot of information there. So I like to skim through, find key points, highlight them, see how they match up, see how they add up, see what does it have to do in our current relevant time. And then, like, what's the plans? Like, is there any secret codes in there that unlocks? And there's a lot, like, there's a lot of I can't even touch base right now in a 40-minute video, you know. But there's a lot there, and there's a lot to chew on. So go ahead and let me know out of these which ones you want to see, because I have I think like my two favorites is to break down is these. I could break these down to its last compound. These ones are still newer to me, but I do have the ebook on this one. CK Quarterman is a pretty good dude, man. You know, I don't run with the religious part, but I run with the information, the giants, the UFOs, the what's going on in the earth today, and all this what makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So we deal with that. But anyway, that was the breakdown of those books, and I hope you like it. That's the end of this show right here. Let me just get another bite of this, man. This peanut butter calling my name out. About to go jump on the game with the homies real quick. And I apologize for being gone for the week. I know you guys always understand. And some people, it is what it is. When I come through, I come through. But I love you guys, man. Thank you for all your support. It's been real busy at work. I have to work Saturday. It feels like I didn't have no time to rest or chill or nothing. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But you got some interesting stuff planned, man. But I hope you enjoyed this educational segment, this cozy comfort meal video with the dessert. This is winter edition. Until next time, it's your boy Snoopy Eats signing out to you and say, hey, man, do what you like to do. Enjoy your life. And don't worry about what nobody else got to say about it, all right? Stay true to yourself. Much love. I got your back. Peace. You know.